Good evening, all of you, and hope all of you are ready for enjoying the weekend, which is Sunday, and all of you are waiting to finish this last uncompleted topic today. And for those who don't know me, let me introduce myself. This is Priyadarshini from Xeligent, and I'm here to teach you direct and indirect speech today. Okay, so. Yeah, guys. So as I said, this would be the last class, and I promise you this would be fun and interesting, and you will get enough of information and innovative challenges and informative class as well. Okay, so before proceeding today's class, I would like to ask you one question. Have you all felt lazy or sleepy late today or yesterday or this entire month? Like, why does this winter cause so much of laziness or so much of sleepiness in us, and we are not able to? We are just feeling less of energy, isn't it? Yeah. So, can I have your view of answers, please? So, I'm sure that many of us feel the same because um, this winter always make us little less energetic and less enthusiastic because we are not getting the vitamin D which is possible from the sunlight. Okay, so here is an informative for you, which is uh, like from the vast of research, what it states is we should actually get enough of vitamin D from the sun on daily basis because that's the one if we are lagging that's then introducing sleeping hormone, okay, which is melatonin. And this is what we are getting sleep, and we are getting very lazy these days when it is a low sunny day or during the rainy season. We just feel so cold, and then it's just cuddling inside the room, and yeah, these things happen. So what would you do to jump out of these conclusions? Yeah, what would you do if I have to fight these laziness away? Yeah. So we have an idea for you, which you can always proceed for walking or jogging or cycling or something outside activities, or you can play games, not indoor especially. And these things will keep you balanced and bring you the lost energy. And it's not that only you and I feel the same, feel this tiredness this winter. It's for every human, and it is a common thing among us all. Just sort of sharing with you this information, just we'll go ahead for today's topic. I'm sure you would have come across all these grammar topics, which is sentences, tenses, parts of speech, active voice and passive voice, question tags. And the one left out topic is direct and reported, which we'll be dealing with today. And before this all, why we should learn direct and reported speech? Like we should actually know why we are learning something so that it gives us the motive or it reduces the procrastination in us. Okay. So yes, so before learning something, you just have to know why you are doing that. Where would I apply that? Okay. And the application of this particular topic, you can say, let's take for writing kind of the jobs. And I'm sure all of you are not interested to go in your core field, or not, maybe all of you are not maybe interested in IT field or anything else which other people wanted to go. So each of them will have a separate passion and separate dreams and wanted to achieve that particular job. And in order to grab that opportunity, you just have to develop particular skills or specific skills in order to get that particular job. So in let's take a grammar part, which is if you are striving for the higher studies, MBA, MTech, and GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, or any competitive examinations. Let's take RRB, bank examinations, PO. Yeah. So all these examinations cover the major basic English grammar, which is these topics. Okay. Direct and reported, you may be getting in the multiple choice question format. And yeah, this topic is there in every competitive examination. So let's just have a basic view of what are all the rules behind it, and in the examination point of view, how can we able to solve it. Yeah. So at the end of this class, you will be able to at least answer uh, 5 questions out of 10 questions given to you. I'm sure of that, because we are going to learn what are all the exceptions and rules behind this, and also solve certain examples, so you will get a clarity of how can we do that. And yes, I'm sure you're ready with this. So if you're hoping for writing kind of jobs, let's take for example content writing or technical writing, which has like writing. If you take, there are 20 different types of writing jobs. Okay, you can just search on the Google, and from the people you know, you can just ask them for available opportunities in the writing. And you would have seen, you would have read those books, like who are all willing to read books, they would have noticed that this quotation type of sentences present in the book. Yes. And if any article that you are coming across, suppose let's take any news, any latest trending news uh, that is hitting you on your mobile notification, when you open that, that's an article, right? So in an article, yes, this plays a role, direct speech plays a role. And also, if an author is trying to convey you the message that someone else told, that would be in a reported form. So mixing uh, a format of these two types, you will be seeing in a book form or an article form of questions, or the article or the book. Okay. So I'm going to show you one interesting pic next, which you'll be understanding what we are exactly going to do in this class. Okay. So if you can stay positive in a negative situation, you win. And I hope so many of them are a fan of him. Even I'm a great fan of him. Yeah. So Virat Kohli once stated, in the quotation I will write, you if you can stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Yes, within quotes. How we will convey this particular message to someone? Virat Kohli said, if you can stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Yeah, within quotes. So this is what the direct speech format. Yeah. So you are just conveying the sentence told by someone else. Okay. Even if you can tell such a sentence, you can also proceed. But when you're trying to convey the sentence reported by someone else, you can take a two form, which is within quotes. If it is direct, yeah, you can proceed with that. Otherwise, if you could like to change it, it would be that Virat Kohli said, if you could stay positive in a negative situation, you win. Without quotation, I'm just reporting it to you. That is a indirect speech. Yeah, got it? I hope so you understood what is the basic form. And yes, so in order to narrate the spoken words, we use these two types of speech, which is direct and indirect. So let's take, for example, you are inside the class, and your professor, let's take, for example, your professor name is Mr. David. Okay. So suddenly what happens was, after the test finishes, after the cyclic test finishes, he comes to the class and addresses you people in the class and say, I want to meet your parents. So that's the direct form of conversation from professor to you students, right? Mr. David said, I want to meet your parents. This is what the sentence framed by him. And you are going to home and you're telling your parents, Mr. David said that he wants to meet my parents. Okay, this is how you will report the same sentence said by another person to you. Okay, so this is how, these are the formats. You can also say to your mom or dad, Mr. David said, I want to meet your parents. That is, but like while saying, you cannot frame the quotations, right? Only while writing, the direct speech becomes more useful and more effective. Okay. So while the author is trying to convey the story in a novel or an article, yes, so those kind of reading websites and blogs, the author would be saying that inside the quotations. But while talking, when you wanted to convey the sentence told by someone else, it's without quotations and it's in a reported form. Yeah. And this is the basic definition, guys. I don't want to go inside a typical definition. It's always enclosed inside inverted commas. And this is what the example that you can see. He said, I'm going to school. This is the basic form. And how can I convert this into indirect? He said that he was going to school. Okay. So from this very example, you have noticed I is changed to he and am is changed to was. Okay. So this is what we are going to look at. So we are changing the tenses, we are changing the pronouns, right? And also we are adding that. We are removing the inverted commas. So these are all the steps. So what are all the rules behind this and what are all the things I should do in order to convert a direct to a indirect? Yeah. Yes, guys. So uh, there are 3 to 4 steps involved in conversion, but the main thing that we should first consider is the verb. Okay, because you could see in the direct speech it's always said. Okay, the verb will always be said or told or says. Okay, and if you could notice this particular verb, which is, they are the types: introducing verb and reporting verb. So there are so many universal truths as far as with concern, like there are maybe barking dogs seldom bite, sun rises in the east, sets in the west, and the earth is elliptical in shape. Okay, so these kind of universal truths will never take or will never depend on the tenses. Okay, and I hope so you would have got enough clarity of this particular universal truths will be in simple present forms, as you all can see. So changing these tenses is not possible at all. Okay, so remember that if I'm going to school is changed to he was going to school, that doesn't mean you have to change the tenses of every sentences. There are exceptions where you need not change the tenses at all. Yep. Yeah, Likit, good evening. You have given me so many good evenings today. I'm so happy to hear so many good evenings from you all. Thank you. And this particular sentence, if you notice, the sun rises in the east, the teacher said. This is what the direct speech. But here, what is the introducing verb here is said. Okay, I have just highlighted that in violet. You could see. This is the introducing verb because I'm just I'm just starting the sentence with that verb, which is introducing the verb. And then what will be the reporting verb for me? Rises, because the one which I'm going to report, the verb present in that particular sentence will be called as a reporting verb. As you could see here, rises, which I have highlighted in red, that will be considered as reporting verb. Got it? So, if you could see the reported form of this sentence, the teacher said that the sun rises in the east. Could you ever see the change in tenses? No, because you need not change the tense for the universal truths. Got it? And also the habitual actions. Okay. Uh, yeah. So these things, when you're going to express, you need not change the tenses at all. And yes, guys, we'll be seeing how the, like, what are all the tenses change that we should consider when it comes to reporting conversion. Okay. So just have a look at this example. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yes, guys, I'm back after a short water break and hope you had a look at this example. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Okay, so we'll be seeing the very first rule which we need to consider before converting. Okay, so tense, as you all know, there are 12 types of tenses and there are certain structure between or for each tense there is a certain structure. And when it comes to perfect, you're just rolling the tense back to 1. Okay, you're rolling back the tense to 1 behind it. If it is present, you're just taking to past. So that's what the main thing you should consider. Here, the direct speech, when it comes to I have been to Boston, she told me, this example, I have been, which is a present perfect tense. I just told you, you should have to be rolling the tenses up behind 1. Yeah, by 1. Roll back the tense by 1. So which is present to past? I'll take it to she told me that she had been to Boston. Okay, so this is how I can convert this particular tense. And when you look at this continuous, present continuous, rolling back to one tenses back, which is past continuous. Okay, and I am playing guitar is changed to she was playing guitar. And please note that whenever you try to change the direct to indirect, you should add that. And I'm sure you would know this just for the rules. Yeah, you can note that. Similarly, if you could see here, she has finished her homework is converted to she had finished her homework. Okay, present to past conversion. Yes, you can ask me a question that like always we should convert present to past. I'll say yes. Okay, because the first rule that you have to do is you have to consider a tense. If it is a present, you should convert to past. Okay, and moving on, I'll show you what are all the other tense conversions that you can make. Here also you could notice I am unwell is changed to she was unwell. Okay, hope you got the point and yeah, here comes the next change, which is this is a past tense. Okay, see, she said Irwin arrived on Sunday, and that I'm changing what that past to past perfect. I'm changing. She said that Irwin had arrived on Sunday. Okay, so this is what the conversion if it is coming to past. If it is present, you directly change it to past. If it is past, it should be converted to past perfect. And if I'm going fast, please let me know because based on these examples, you're going to answer me the next questions, like next set of questions that I have got for you for practice. And here, we were playing is past continuous, like was or were plus verb plus ing is the format of past continuous. And when you try to change this or convert this to reported, it should be past perfect continuous. Okay. So they told me that they had been playing basketball. That would be the answer because this is the conversion steps that we should notice. Because you can ask, how can I remember all these conversions and all? And yes, this is the rule behind conversion. So if we are very thorough with these, what tense should be converted to what tense, then you can actually take it as a piece of cake. It's a cakewalk while converting direct to reported. Okay. So here the quotation word come first, which is we were playing basketball, they told me. Okay, but while reporting we should just bring them first, which is the subject should be first. They told me that they had been playing basketball. Yes guys, so it's your turn based on the previous examples that we have seen for tense conversion. Okay, uh, like I have segregated it one by one. Okay, now we are going to concentrate only on the tense conversion. Okay, so no need to worry about other changes. We'll go step by step. Now I just want you to answer if in simple present, if I tell you, give you a sentence like I like ice cream, how will you convert this? So this would be my question. So you're going to answer me, guys. Waiting for your answers. So let me see how I can convert this I like ice cream to reported speech. And remember, if you don't have any subject, if it is not like subject is not given, you yourself can add. Yeah, moving on, I'll tell you that too. For example, you can see mm, the seed had been taken. Okay, so the seed had been taken, that is the like reported form. How can you like form a direct speech from that is like the allotted seat, she has taken the seat. Okay, you can include she or he or they. Okay, depending upon the plural and the singular form of the verb, you can yourself add the subjects when you're coming to the conversion of reported to direct. Okay, so yes guys, I'm waiting for the answers from you all, which is my question is I like ice cream, but the reported form will change. How will it change? So this is all we need. Present to past conversion we are going to have, and then if it is past, that should be past perfect. Yeah. I like ice cream. I is the subject here, so you need not add a subject there. Monisha, thanks for your answer. Very good. I like ice cream. So how can I convert it? They like ice cream. So let me wait for the answers from you all. She likes ice cream. Yes, I would want you to make sure. Okay. Yes. Thanks for answering, but I will again tell you what are the steps to convert the tense. Okay, because you should keep in mind like how the tense works first, because you should have a strong foundation in tense. Only then we can proceed to active, passive, and direct, indirect. Okay, tense foundation is very essential here because based on that particular topic you have so many grammar topics underlying on the tense. Okay, so if you're very thorough with all these 12 structures, you can easily crack all those topics that is depending on tenses. So this is one such topic which is lying on, which is depending on the tense. If only you had a strong foundation in tense, you easily do this. Okay, I'll tell you again. Yeah, let's see simple present, because I like ice cream is a simple present tense. Okay, so look at this tense sentence. I am unwell is a simple present tense. Okay, how I'm converting this? She said that she was unwell. Okay, because I'm just hearing the sentence from statement from one person and I'm going to convey it to other person. Okay, and I can't tell that she said she is unwell. I should not say that. Okay, she said that she was unwell because while reporting the tense change, because the timings change. Okay, so here you could notice that inattentive, I am unwell is simple present, but while I'm conveying to other person, she said she was unwell. It's changed to simple past. Got it? So this is no matter what the sentence is, if the tense is simple present, it should be converted to simple past. This is the rule, guys. So now can you tell me I like ice cream. So how can I convert it to indirect, which is reported? Could you tell me now? Take your time, think, and then give me the answer. Thank you, Kirti, Sri, and Sinchana. I want you people to think again and then answer correctly. Thanks for anyways giving the answer, but let me see what is the correct answer. Good, Monisha. This is what I'm expecting. So you just have yes. Thank you, Monisha. Why did you delete it? It was correct. She said as simple as that. She said she liked ice cream. Got it? Good, Monisha. So this is what expecting. This is correct. Okay, she said she liked ice cream is correct because I'm just converting simple present to simple past. And what about present continuous, which is I'm living in London. I'll help you with this sentence. She said she was living in London. Got it? So now you got the idea, right? So it's up to you to fill the remaining sentences. Let me see who is going to give me the answer for next question, which is I bought a car. And guys, this I is changing to she. Though you're not sure about the gender, you can put he or she. But in exams, you will be provided with the option, so don't worry. So for now, you just learn. It's just a warm up exercise, okay? Um, she said she good, Sinchana. She said good that she had bought a car. Why I'm doing this? Because past should be converted to past perfect. Okay, present should be converted to past, and past should be converted to past perfect. She said that she had bought a car. Got it? Thank you, Kirti, Shri, and Maitri for attempting the answer. And as I said, Sinchana said the correct answer. Good, good. And let me see what you'll be answering for this one. I was walking along the street. Yes, guys, it's all linked. It's a loop one. Okay, when you could answer, I bought a car. She had bought a car. It's just a looping one. I was walking can be changed to she had been walking. Okay, so she said that she had been walking along the street. This is how we can convert because past continuous should not be past continuous again. The tense should be changing while reporting because this is what the direct to indirect means. Okay, you are supposed to change the tense no matter what, unless and until it's a universal truth or it's a habitual action. You need not change that. Okay, but I was walking along the street. How can I change? She said she had been walking along the street, and that's got it. And I hope so. Now you got the idea of yes, Maitri. Thank you, Kirtishri. Super. You're doing good. And yeah, let me go to the next question. I have not seen Julie. This is present perfect. I told you this. All the present should be converted to past. Okay. Good, good. Maitri and Monisha, superb. You guys have been so much amazing today. And I'm so happy for your answers because that's correct. She said she had, sorry, it's not. She had not seen good, Julie. Okay. So this is how I can convert present to past. That's easy, right? So when it comes to past, you're a little bit confusing. Okay, it's not a problem. So while we move on to the next set of slides, you will be able to get an idea and clarity. And at last, we'll be solving an exact examination pattern questions. So then you'll be able to crack it at the last. Okay. So keep it as a warm up exercise again. I had taken English lessons. So how can I convert it? She said, good, that's enough. She said she had taken. That's almost enough. Past perfect, when it comes to past perfect, that's almost enough. She had taken English lessons before. So these are the exceptions, guys. So apart from the simple present, sorry, universal truth, where the tense doesn't change, here you could see that you're directly reporting she had taken English lessons because she had been taken. You can't tell that. Okay. She said she had taken. That would be the correct conversion, which you were right. Kirti Sri, Saujanya, Maitri. Thank you. Perfect. So I think now you got some idea of the very first rule to be considered while it comes to converting from direct to indirect. Like tense plays a major role. Okay, the major role is played by tense, and then moving on, we'll take another one by one. Okay, which is pronoun and then timing changes. Timing changes. I hope you would be knowing. We'll have a glance at that. Okay. But before that, just have a look at this table. So previously, since it's a tense form of structure like, am living, bought, was working, have not. From this structure, you could understand what tense it is. But these are the tenses which is in the future. Okay. So these are the modal verb kind of sentences. So when modal verbs comes, how can I convert? Okay, so this is the answer for you. Just have a look at it. Will should be changed to would. It's a very easy conversion, guys. Would should remain the same. Okay, can to could will remain the same. And again, shall, it should be would. Okay, shall should not be converted to shall should be converted to would. And should remains the same, might remains the same, must also remains the same. So these are the things that we should consider when it comes to modal verbs. Okay, so there are few things that changes, there are few things that don't change at all. The only three tenses which we are changing here is will to would, can to could, shall to would. Okay, remember that alone. So moving on to exercises, you will be knowing this is the exact form that we are going to use. Okay, hope you had an idea after seeing this table. Have a look, guys. I'll be back. Yes, guys. So moving to next, which is the statement kind of questions. Okay, which is I have one, two, three, five questions for you. Okay, so my first question. Yes, guys. I hope you can hear me, and the display is quite okay. I hope the display is fine. I haven't stolen the jewelry, the boy said. This is a question for you guys. So, how can I convert this into reported? Yes, I'm waiting for the answers from you. Let me see. Maitri, thank you. The boy said that he had not stolen the jewelry. Thank you. And your answer is correct. Okay, good. So, the boy said that he had not stolen the jewelry. That's converted. Okay. And yeah, moving on to the second one. It's an excellent essay, the teacher said. Good, Monisha. Good, Kruti. Good. Good. You people are amazing today. Going to the second question. It is an excellent essay, the teacher said. The teacher said that it was an excellent essay. Yes. Good, Maitri. Got it? Because it is an excellent essay is a present tense, so I'm just converting that into past. Good, Harshit. Good, Monisha. Yeah. So the teacher said it was an excellent essay. That would be the correct answer. Good. You have cracked two questions and remaining three more questions here in this particular part. I shall come with you as soon as my work is over, George said to his friend. I know it's a bit hard and difficult to type the entire sentences. That's why I have cut short the 10, 10 sentences to 5 sentences in each part. And then moving forward, I have also given you the options so that it's enough for you to just type 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. So once we finish this, we can proceed to that form of questions. George said to his friend that good, that he would come with us as soon as he would come with me as soon as his work is over. Got it? He would go with them as soon as his work is over. Good, 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 Monisha. Who else answered? Yeah, Maitri answered and Monisha. Yep, guys. So this is the one thing that should keep in mind. So the subject and the verb, it will always be said or told or asked. Okay. Sometimes it can be exclaimed or requested. We'll move on to that after this. Okay. So first, if it is a statement, if it is a simple statement, your verb will be said. Okay. George said to his friend that he would come with uh, he would go with them as soon as his work is over. That's correct. Okay. So that's how we can convert. He would go with them is also correct. He would come with him also correct. Okay. And then moving on to next question, which is Jim said, Mary, when I go to Delhi next time, I shall meet your brother. This is the same verb, okay? Same model verb question. Shall should be converted to would. Okay, that's the only thing here we should notice. Jim said to Mary that he would meet his brother. And here, what you have to notice carefully is when I go to Delhi next time, because it's a future, it's the action that has never happened now. Okay, that has not happened now. These are the exceptional that you would have seen these type of sentences in tenses, like some form of future things that are going to happen, that like that is scheduled for next week and all, that will be taken as the simple present form. Okay, when I go to Delhi next time, I shall meet your brother. Okay, this is something that has not happened, but still it is taking the form of simple present. So look at that carefully. Okay, Jim said to Mary that he goes to Delhi next time, he would meet her brother. Okay, nice try. Yes, thank you, Monisha Maitri. Good. I'll show you the answer. Jim told Mary that he would meet her brother when he went to Delhi next time. I hope this is quite challenging. Yes, because I asked you to convert present to past. And please listen carefully here. When I go to Delhi the next time, even though it is future, it has not happened. It takes the form of simple present. Okay. So the direct conversion, the rules never change. Okay, Jim told Mary that he will meet his he would meet her brother when he went to Delhi next time. Okay, so this is the past conversion from the present, which is go. Okay, and the previous sentence you could notice he would go with him. Yes, that's correct. Got it? The last one, guys, I said I saw her dancing yesterday. Okay, so that's converted to I said that I had seen her. Past to past perfect. Okay, this is the actual rules. Present to past to past perfect is the most common conversion that you will come across. Okay, so if you see I go to Delhi is changed to he went to Delhi. Got it? And then here I had seen her dancing previous day. Good. So this is what we are going to see next. How can we change the timing words? Okay, now to then, yesterday to the previous day. Okay, ma'am, could you please explain how when comes? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. When I go to Delhi the next time. Okay, so that's a simple present form, though it's a future action that has not taken place at all. Okay, I'll show you the rules when like at the end of this class. Like there are certain future tense that the actions has never happened at all, like it is scheduled for the near future. Those sentences will take the form of simple future, sorry, simple present. Okay, when I go to Delhi, I go to Delhi is a simple present form. Okay, why I'm telling that to past? Because that's the rule. Here I like ice cream is a present, she liked ice cream is a past. Okay, similarly, it is an excellent essay. It was an excellent essay. So remember that Jim told to Mary that he would meet her brother when he went to Delhi next time. Okay. So this is the actual conversion, because while speaking this sentence, it would be like it's not quite fitting in the sentence, but the thing is the tense change. Okay, because if you put like when he goes to Delhi next time, that would also be fine, but then still it is present. Okay, so this is what the thing I should actually tell you. When it comes to simple present, it should be converted to simple past. Okay. When I go to Delhi is converted to when he went to Delhi. Remember, you have these three form of verbs. Okay. The first form of verb, second form of verb, third form of verb. Hope you got this. Okay. Go, went, gone. Yeah. Have you come across this table before? I'll show you if I have that. Yes, Monisha. Answering to your question, the present form of the verb is go, and the past form of the verb is went. So these are the things that we should consider when it comes to verb. There is a form of first form of verb, second form of verb, and third form of verb. Okay, which is begin, began, begun, get, got, gotten. Okay, I hope you have come across these verb conversions. Okay, depending on the tenses, it actually have to be changed. Okay, for this go, go, went, gone, that would be the correct fit here. Okay, hope you got it, Monisha. Similarly, if you see this particular verbs, do, did, done. Okay, the first form of verb, which is present form of verb, and then yeah, good, Monisha. Did, thanks for your question. um, and the past form of verb will be did, past participle form of verb will be done. Okay, you can take a snap of this. So these are the verbs that quite confusing when it comes to first form, second form, and third form. Yeah, and there are verbs which don't change at all, like you can see this upset, upset, upset. Okay, and here cut, 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 there is no cuttered and all. I cuttered my finger, no. Okay, I had cut my finger, that's correct. Got it. Okay, so these are the things that we could consider when it comes to conversion. Okay, and I think we have completed the first part, which is statement kind of conversion. These are just the statements, and we know we by now we got an idea like how to convert if it is a statement. Okay, and before proceeding to the next conversion, we'll also look at this particular table. Okay, and these are the certain ideas that you can get when these words which come in the direct speech sentence, you can convert that word into this word. Why? Because the timing change. Okay, these are the words which implies us what time it is, like today, tomorrow, yesterday. Like I said, we are going to change that entire tense. So how will I say today? Okay, She was working today. She said that she was working today. I can't tell that. Okay. She is working today will be converted to she was working that day. Okay. And this is the second category that we should keep in mind, the words. Okay. Whenever you see these sort of words, you can just convert it to relevant reported words. Okay. So, for example, you can take here, that should not be here, there. Okay. This to that, ago. Few minutes ago should be converted to few minutes before. 10 days ago, 10 days before. Okay. Day before yesterday, 2 days before. And yesterday, the last day or the day before. That's fine. So, these are all the similar words that you can use in the place of yesterday or in the place of tomorrow. Okay. The next day, the day after would be fine. The coming day is also fine. Okay, because most commonly we use the next day, most commonly we use the day before or the last day. Got it? So yes guys, so this is the second thing that you should keep in mind when we are going to convert. Okay, hope you got the idea. And here the last three rows, if you could notice, next year is converted to the following year. Okay, 2 minutes ago, 2 minutes before, last night, the previous night. Okay, in 1 hour, she is going to meet him in 1 hour. She told that she was going to meet him 1 hour later. Okay, while you're reporting, the timing words should also change along with the tenses and the pronouns. Got it? Good. And yes, these are some examples when it comes to a sentence. Okay, I saw him today, she said. She said, I have just highlighted and bold and has highlighted only the words which are going to be changed in timing formats. Okay, so you can have a look at this. Today is changed to the day. I saw him yesterday. She said she had seen him the day before. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. He would see me the next day. Got it? We'll come the day after tomorrow. They said they would come in 2 days' time or the 2 days later. Okay, fine, it's fine. So these are the examples where these words come in the sentence. Okay, today, yesterday, tomorrow. I hope you got the idea on this word conversion. Good. Okay, so we have completed the first category, guys, because there is no change. So I have not displayed this at first because this is the very first structure that we should keep in mind, because when it's a statement form of sentence, there is no change in structure for conversion. Subject, verb, object, subject, verb, object when it comes to reported. But when it's an interrogative, when it's a question form of sentence, what you should keep in mind is, when it's a question, it's in the form of verb, subject, object. But while we are converting that, that should be interchanged. Subject, verb, object. Okay, this is the only thing that you should keep in mind. But then remaining, it's almost the same. So no need to worry about that. Okay. So have an example of these interrogative sentences. You would understand what I told in the previous structure, previous slide is, verb subject is converted to subject verb. Okay, only for this interrogative it's a special. Okay, where do you live? Okay, you live. Where do you live? The boy inquired where I lived. Okay, and similarly, will you come for the party? Okay, the verb is coming first. And similarly, what are you wearing? Verb is are. Okay, verb and then only subject comes. But while reporting it as a question, he asked me what I was wearing. You can't say that he asked me what was I wearing. Okay, that's wrong. I hope you got this idea, guys, because I'll repeat again. This particular structure of interrogative, it's followed in the form of verb subject. Well, we have to interchange it when we convert it to reported. Will you come for the party? Will you is converted to we would come. Got it? And no question marks as well, because though it's a question, we are reporting it as a another, like reporting it to another person, so no question mark required. Okay. And most probably you will see this whether. Okay, whether, you need not use whether in the direct speech. Whether should always be used in indirect speech, which is reported. She asked whether we would come for the party. And when it's a question form, you can use inquired, you can use questioned, you can use asked, or whether. Okay, if it's a yes or no question, you can always add whether to it when you're going to convert it. Okay. Yes, guys. So parallelly with the interrogative conversion, what I want you to understand is pronoun. Okay, because you could notice here you is changed to I. The person involved there, like, is you, which is me. So when I'm going to tell to another person, like I will tell to another person, right? So I will include me as I. Got it? The boy inquired where I lived. Okay, because where you lived, it's again changing the subject. Okay, the subject will not change, but the pronoun changes. And the reason behind that is, you can see this as well. He said I am in class 12. He says that he was in class 12. Okay, got it? She says to them, you have done your work. You is changed to they. Why? Because that's a plural. She's addressing. Okay, she says to them, you have done your homework. They is the people involved there, plural subject. He says she dances well. He says that she dances well. Okay, and the main thing that you should notice here is, only when it is the first person it's changing. Okay, when it is the second person it remains the same, like she and he will not change. Got it? But when it comes to I, you, that has to be changed. Hope you got this. Okay, first person, second person, third person, if you understand those well, and if you understand who are they talking about in the sentence, then you could easily convert that. Okay, similarly here, what are you wearing? Okay, that person is asking me. So when I'm trying telling the same thing to other person, I'll tell what I was wearing. Got it? So you is changed to I. And yes, guys, so this is the second exercise for you. And these five are only interrogative based. Please be ready with your answers. He asked me, where are you going? Excuse. And yes, I hope all of you are ready with your answers. He asked me where I was going. That's correct. Maitri, Kruti, Kirtishri, thank you for your answers. You were right. He asked me where I was going is correct because verb subject structure is converted to subject verb. Good. And the next one, he said, will you listen to such a man? He said, will you, yes, good Monisha. He said, will you listen to such a man? How will I convert this? He asked me whether I would listen to such a man. That's good because it's a yes or no question. Okay, again, you can include whether. He asked whether I would listen to such a man is correct. Good, good. And next is bit challenging for you. Do you suppose you know better than your own father? Jeered his angry mother. I'll help you out. Just take part by part, okay? Don't get confusion by seeing a whole lot of question. Take part by part and then do the necessary changes, okay? His angry mother, Jeet, whether he supposed he knew better than his own father, okay? He supposed he knew better than his own father, okay? So, why I didn't include this do? Yeah, do you suppose? That's a present one. Got it? That's a simple present one. I do my homeworks. Yeah, got it? So, that is my simple present verb. So, when I'm going to convert this, I'll just add, since it's his angry mother, I'm talking to that boy. Okay, his angry mother jeered at him. Okay, but the subject here would be he. So he supposed. Why I'm changing the verb is because present to past conversion. He supposed he knew better than his own father. Got it? Do you have any doubts on this conversion? Because I do my homework regularly. Like uh, I do buy chocolates from the shop. Okay, how will I convert? He bought chocolate. Okay, he bought that. Ma'am said that she bought chocolates. I do buy chocolates from the shop. Ma'am said that she bought. Okay, so this is the uh, like direct present to past. Okay, I do buy is a simple present and I bought is a past tense. So here my verb is suppose, which is simple present. So while converting, that's changing to supposed. He supposed that he knew better than his own father. Got it? Where is the man who did that? The officer asked the people. Can you please answer the first one? Okay, so yep, the officer asked the people that where is the man who did that? The officer asked the people where was the man? Okay, where was the man who did that? Good, good Monisha, good Manoj for trying to answer. Yeah, Kruti Maitri. The officer asked the people that where was the man who did that? That's correct. And I think so. You can change this did that. Where was the man who had done that? Will that fit this? Who had done that? Because who did that is past one. Okay, past you can just convert to past perfect. I don't think which is who did that is correct because the officer asked the people where the man who had done that was. Okay, where was the man again gives you the structure which is verb subject object. Okay, I want you to change the structure because in interrogative we should convert verb subject to subject object. Now see it clearly, where is the man, where the man was. Okay, where the man who had done that was. Why I'm converting did to had done? Because it's a past tense. Past to past perfect conversion should be there. Got it? So this is bit more challenging than the previous sentence because both different, like two different tenses are there in this one question. Got it? Where is the man who did that? Present plus past. Got it? But while converting, keep in mind present to past, past to past perfect. Got it? I'll give it to you more brief. Where is the man? How I should convert? Where the man was. Okay? And I'm just separating it for you guys because you will understand who did that. Did that, this is past. Okay? This is simple past. So that how will I convert? Who had done that? Got it? Can be more precise. Now I'm combining these two. Where is the man is converted to where the man was because verb subject here the subject verb. Got it? That's the actual structure when it comes to reported interrogative sentences. Got it? So now I'm just splitting, like I'm just segregating this two different sentences into one. Where the man was who had done that. Okay. Now I'm converting where the man who had got it. Simple, right? Because like just divide it into two if if you have confusion, and then part by part you just convert. Now you will be able to get the answer. Hope this helps you. Yes, let's move on to the next, sorry, the last question. Do you think that I'm fool? John asked the shopkeeper. I hope Manoj, Monisha, Kruti, Maitri, Kirtishri, who had answered half correctly, got the reason behind the correct answer. Okay, I hope you got this well. Okay, so the last one, anyone is ready to answer? Do you think I am fool? John asked the shopkeeper. That whether he thought super. Whether he thought. Yes, Maitri, you're right. Do you think that I'm fool John as the shopkeeper? I'll take it as whether he thought that he was a fool. That's correct. Good, Maitri. Yes, guys, we are done with interrogative sentences. I hope you have certain doubts, but on practice, it will get better no matter what. Okay, only on like grammar gets better only on practice. Got it? Oh, it's not that we are knowing these rules, we are knowing to solve today, and next time I'll be fine solving that. It's not that. Only on practicing, you can become better at it. You can become a master of it. Okay. Okay, so this is the last part of my topic because uh, there are four different types of sentences we have seen the structure for, which is statement, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Okay, we are done with first two, and the last two are remaining. Okay, which is imperative and exclamatory. So when it comes to imperative, you can have an look at these examples. This is where we add those words, which is please, alas, okay, these words and all. But while reporting, these words are not needed. She said to her, please complete it. While we are reporting, we no need to add that please. Okay, but instead, what I'm doing is I'm changing the verb itself, this introductory verb. Okay, she requested her to complete it. Okay, if suppose the teacher asked you to submit the assignment, okay, submit the assignments on or before. Okay, the the trainer or the teacher ordered us to submit the assignments. That's it. Okay, you're just changing the imperative to normal statement sentence, but then you need not use these please and allows, congratulations, these kind of words. Instead, you're just including that in the verb. Okay, Hamid said to Ramit, sit down. Hamid ordered Ramit to sit down. Okay, since it's an order kind of question, command. She said, alas, I'm undone. She exclaimed sadly that she was broke. Okay, you no need to worry about this, like what word should I add, and uh, because when it comes to exclamatory, yes, I understand it's difficult to add these kind of words. Okay, changing the emotions to verbs, but then you no need to worry at all because let me tell you something. You have four different options in the multiple choice question. Okay, so you're not the one who is going to convert. You're just going to see whether the conversion is correct or not. Got it? So I hope you understood the format of question. So then I think we shall move on to solving this. Go and shut the door, she ordered. How can I convert this? My question on imperative sentence will be go and shut the door, she ordered. How can I convert that to reported? She ordered to go and shut the door. As simple as that. Good, good, Monisha. That's it. Okay. You're just like converting an imperative to a statement sentence. Okay. She ordered to shut the door. She ordered to go and shut the door. That's fine. Good. Yes, let's move on to the second question. Wait here under the tree until the rain stops, he advised. She ordered to go and shut the door. Yes, Kitty Shri, it is right. Please check the sentences carefully. If you are not able to do on a whole, you just divide it part by part and then convert. Wait here, wait there, okay? Because here should be converted to there. Under the tree only. Until the rain stops, present. So until the rain stopped. Got it? He advised me to wait there under the tree until the rain stopped. Got it? I hope you guys got the idea because you just divide it into the like bifurcate it into few sentences, few piece of sentences. Then you try converting that. That would feel easy for you because I like there are so many things to keep in mind because I need to convert the tense, I need to convert the pronouns, and I need to look for words like here, today, yesterday. Yes, so many things. So better you write these and beside your like write these adjacent to your answer column, and then you shall try converting this. Okay, these three things are mandatory that you should keep in mind while converting. And here, when it comes to the exact answer, the answer will be he advised me to wait there under the tree until the rain stopped. Because stops is a present form of word which carries the past form of word as stopped. Ed. Okay. Verb plus ed. Hope you got this clue. And yes, let's move on to the next question. She ordered go to bed and don't get up till you are called. I would like to give you the clarification here, guys, because if someone tells you that don't talk or don't put the waste, uh, don't throw the waste outside, how will you just direct that to or just report that to another person? The teacher told me not to talk. The government ordered not to throw the waste away or outside. Got it? You just don't be so rude when the ordered imperative sentence is converted to statement. Okay, the rudeness is reduced. Don't talk, that's converted to not to talk. Okay, it's like a request. When it comes to a statement form of question, it's like a request. Got it? And similarly, here you have that part which is go to bed and don't get up. Okay, that I can convert that to not to get up. Hope you got this idea, guys. She ordered to go to bed and not to get up till she was called. Okay, nice try, Maitri. That just now I was telling you. Uh, I'll give you the idea as well. Good, Monisha. That's correct. Okay, I hope you got the idea right now. And not to get up till she was called. Okay, so similarly, don't get up will change to not to get up. I hope you understand the frequency of rudeness is changed because don't talk, don't get up is like bit rude while it is like a order, okay? But when it comes to reporting to someone else, it's just a reduced, like it's just a request. Okay. And yes, guys, you are done with all these types, I think. Maybe we are going to the last one. It's exclamatory. Okay. So she alarmed, what a, that is not and, it is a, what a dirty face you have. Okay. So when it comes to exclamation, it's a bit more challenging because you are going to remove all those kind of emotions from the exclamations, and then you're just going to change it to a statement, a simple statement. Okay. What a beautiful house it is. She exclaimed. It was a beautiful house. That's it. Okay. Because those expressions will not be added here. Instead, we are going to add exclaimed. Okay. That's it. And it's your turn to convert. Okay, I'll help you for the first. She alarmed, what a dirty face you have. She alarmed me that I had a dirty face. It's right. Like, yes, that he had a very dirty face. She alarmed, what a dirty face you have. She alarmed me that I that he had a very dirty face. Okay, he had a dirty face. That's correct. Good, good, good. And the second sentence, which is the house is on fires, he shouted that the house was on fires. That's simple. Yeah, that the house was on fires. You are just giving up information. Hope you got this as well. She regretted with sorrow. Good gracious, it's impossible. Okay. So, like while converting exclamatory sentence, we have another advantage of this. These kind of words we need not use at all. Okay, like I said, hurrah, they lost the match, alas, good gracious, and congrats. So there are so many exclamatory words, right? So those words you need not include while converting because you can just say she regretted with sorrow that it was impossible. That's almost enough. Okay. It was impossible. The house was on fire. Yes, that's correct. Ketishri, thank you. Good. And yes, we are almost done with all the type of sentences. Like in order to give you the better clarity, we have just segregated it like one part we have seen like how to convert. And all you need to keep in mind is tense conversion, pronoun is converted, and then timely words, which is today, yesterday. Okay, so only these things you have to keep in mind. If at all you have so many tenses in the word, you just can segregate it and then you can separate it. Present to past, past to past perfect. That's the only thing you should keep in mind while converting because that's the two common tense change we are making when it comes to reported. Okay, she regretted with sorrows that it was impossible. Yes, it's correct, Kate history. Yeah. And yeah, guys, so let's go out of the boys a box now. So let's talk something useful for the your interview. Okay, it's not tomorrow, it's not next week, and yeah, you don't need to panic or you don't need to be hard on yourself to prepare for interview. Okay, all you need is like the relaxed sleep, relaxed like good food, good healthy food, and enormous confidence on you. Okay, you should have like you should speak to them like you have never spoken before. Okay, so when it's an interview, it's like you just have a thought that they are the stranger, they don't know anything about you, they don't know even a single detail about you. So all you have to do there is you're going to market yourself, you're going to do a marketing about who are you. Okay, so you should just create an impression on it's a very first impression, guys. You will never get a second chance to create a first impression, remember that. Okay, you're going in front of him, you have been selected for the personal interview, and after clearing 2 to 3 tests, and then that's the place you have to prove who you are. Okay, So that's a place you also need to not reveal your anxiety or fear. Okay, you should not let your fears out, because the time they notice that you're a bit nervous, they'll play on you. They'll play asking so many critical questions. Okay, so just keep your eye contact, sit straightforward, and then um, like even for the online interviews, you can just have an eye contact with the camera. Okay, and have a proper internet connection and noise free environment. The ambience should be so silent for you to attend the interview. There are so many mock interviews that you can try online, and you can get like practice. You can get practice to those questions. Also, you just prepare a list of questions like 5 years after, where will I be, and you just prepare an answer from now on. Okay, because that's when you do homeworks for you, like for the interview that's gonna happen the next day, they will get an impression. They will get to know, yes, she is prepared for something the previous day. Okay, preparation will be known to them while you answer. So you can be ready with your answers, like what are all the common questions they used to ask. As usual, tell about yourself and your strengths and weakness, and can you able to handle stress. Even I was asked when I had attended the interview after my college, like I was so soft in answering answers, like answering them, because that was the first interview as well, and yes, the nervousness will be there, but the thing is, based on your answers, they will judge you easily. They He asked me straight away that the company will have so much of pressure and so much of stress, and you have to travel, so and so. I don't think so. You seem to be like stress accepting, adapting person. You seem to be soft, and this is what the answer given by the interviewer to me. This is a real experience that I could share to you. And this is what, guys, because uh, based on the answers, they will judge you easily. They will not know whether you can handle stress or not. So what you can do at this situation, you can tell something related to your project, or you can just tell a story on your past, that um, I had handled this situation better, and at this particular time we had a deadline to complete the next day, but then I helped them to do that, so and so. Yeah, I encouraged my team to complete the project. Yes, so many things that you can narrate, because they have never seen your past. You are going to explain like how a person you are. Okay, and then give them the impression that after joining the company, they will be able to handle the stress, because every company is, yes, you will be posted under certain deadlines. You have to complete the project, so and so. Okay, so yes, this is what the impression they need. As in person, when I hire you, will you be able to work under the timelines that I give? Will you be able to handle it smooth? And mm, will you also be able to work it on professionally? Okay, so these are the characteristic traits that they are looking upon in any sort of companies, like in management or IT or non-IT, any sort of company, educational form of companies. Okay, so all they need is, you are just going to market yourself and prepare it well the before day itself. Okay, the previous day, certain common questions, be ready with your answers, and then just don't be like memorizing it and speaking it out. Just remember those keywords and then form a sentence over that. Okay, and also what do you think which is most important when it comes to interview? Yes, there are so many most things that you have to consider, which is confidence, and then you have to be dedicated while answering. You should be with presence of mind. All they need is spontaneous answers. Yeah, because the questions they ask there will be, you will be like thinking for a long time, but then don't do that. Okay, if it is no, straight away you say no. Don't like put so much efforts on saying something you don't know as known subjects. Okay, if you really don't know how to like work on advanced formulas in Excel, you say I'm learning it. That's it. Okay, and then sorry, when it comes to a resume, yeah, this is what I wanted to explain. The objective is the main thing that you should notice, which is job description. Okay, job description is not always the same for every jobs. As you see, you would have come across so many templates by now, and this is the right time for you guys to prepare a unique template for you. Okay, there are so many available in the online. You just surf now and be ready with your unique template, and don't please copy your friend's resume that is already available. There may be a chance of mismatching with your personal details. Okay, and when it comes to template, you be ready with your template from now on, so that as months go, as you attend internship in the future, or um, any projects that you complete in the future, you can just customize it later. Okay, but please, now onwards, you just start trying to write your resume, because at that particular time you will be put into the situation where you had to copy your friend's resume. Okay, don't do that. From now on, if you are ready with that, you will have a unique template for you. And then job description, as I said, it's different for every job roles available. Okay, and it can be customized. So it's not that you should have only one resume. You will be knowing, like, you will be interested in so many profiles available, but same resume you need not send to every companies. Okay, accordingly to their expectations, accordingly to their positions available, you can change your resume, change your job description, and then you can apply. Okay, but then the skills and the personal details will remain the same. Got it? So this is how you can highlight your resume. This is one just example that I have got for you. Even though the description need not be this big as a passage, just 3 sentences, 3 to 4 sentences is almost enough for you to describe what are you ready for. Okay, so this is the first, I think it's the first sentence on your resume. So after your name and the address, and this appears first. Okay, so by seeing this, they'll get an idea of what you are actually looking for and what are you fitted with. Okay, and yes, quantify your skills, because you should be specific about your skills. I know this, like programming, what are all the programmings? MS Office, what are all the fields under that you're well versed in? Okay, so these things you can just highlight in order to give an impression. Keep it simple and concise. To be precise, it's just a sheet of paper. Don't make it too long, like 3 papers, 4 papers. No. Okay, just a two sheet, that's enough. And when it comes to educational details that you're going to fill, you have to follow the reverse chronological order. Okay, your college marks, the graduation marks, and then comes second PUC marks, and then comes the standard 10 marks, class 10 marks. Okay, so this is the reverse chronological order where you give the academic details. And please proofread your resume, because very small mistakes, that if they are able to see that in just the 2 paper, again that goes a bad impression again. Okay, so please read it and then give it to somebody who are professional in your background, in your family, or somebody, your friends. Okay, somebody who is working to the senior of you. Okay, can just give it to them for proofread and just ask help, and then create it of your own. Okay, so then these are the things that need to have, these are the things that are nice to have. Okay, like awards and honors, volunteering works, accomplishments, maybe these are not mandatory, but extracurricular, which is you are able to concentrate on something else apart from these studies, that will also give you a good impression. And then while it comes to hobbies, there are certain companies where they don't require hobbies at all to be included in the resume. And then, yes, if at all you have to include the hobbies, please don't include this socializing, reading, listening music, watching TV. Okay, so these things, because the hobbies should be in this way: photography, playing instruments, yoga, gardening. This doesn't mean that you have to include all this. This is just an example I am giving to you. Listening music, watching TV is not at all a hobby. Yes, of course, you can enjoy your leisure time. Even I do watch TV, I do listen to music, but that's need not mention in your resume again. Okay, so why should we include these hobbies? Because that gives an impact that you'll be able to handle when there is some event that's going to be conducted, like 1 year anniversary, working anniversary for you, any events that are going to be conducted, they will consider you to for photography and video production. You can take a stand and you can explore your skills there. Okay, so apart from, like, companies not only for the work, apart from that, you just have the whole building is your employees. Okay, you have to be kind and generous to each and everyone in the building. Okay, and then um, when it comes to socializing, yes, it's good to have a professional relationship with everyone in the company. It's not that only two of you have to get in touch with. Okay, when you extend your known people, when you enlarge your background, and that will be useful for you to moving forward to career. Okay, moving forward in a career. So this is what I would like to tell you. I hope these are beneficiary for you to consider when you're preparing for mock interviews or the main interviews. Okay, the one last thing which I would like to tell is, what are the things should be considered from converting an indirect to direct. Okay, we have all seen direct to indirect conversion, but how will I convert indirect to direct? Very simple. You just gonna remove all those uh, like include all those quotations. If it is exclamatory, you should include exclamatory mark. If it is interrogative, you have to include question mark. Okay, and then next, tense conversion again. So if you could see this example, you will get an idea of how to convert from indirect to direct. The girl said that she was happy with her result. Okay, it's an just going back again. First, we converted present to past. Now we are going to convert past to present. That's it. Okay. The girl said that she was happy. I have to convert it like I am happy with my result. Because the girl said I am happy with my result. She asked me not to smoke. As I said, that's the form of don't smoke. So while converting into direct, you just have to include please don't smoke. She asked me where the post office was. When it comes to interrogative sentence, I told you you should ask in the form of question, and then the structure changes from subject verb to verb subject, which is where is the post office? She asked me where the post office was. That is converted to where is the post office. Okay. Hope you got this into your structure. We are just interchanging back to back. That's it. For example, this sentence you can see he admitted that he had never met us. Okay. So what will be the direct form for me? I I'll help you out this. I never met him. Got it? So this is how I can convert it from indirect to direct. Got it? He admitted that he had never met us. I never met him. Past perfect to past. Because when it is past, we converted that to past perfect. And when it is indirect to direct, just getting back again. Got it? They explained that they had closed down the previous year. We, that's it. Okay? As simple as that. I'm converting past perfect to just past. And mandatory to include quotations. Good, good, Kirtishri, good. And always a full stop or a period comes only after the quotation ends. Okay? They told us they would start the following day. We, very simple, right? We will start tomorrow. That's it. Good, Maitri, it's right. We will start tomorrow. That would be correct. Now, I would like to show you what is the good, Monisha. Now you got the idea of indirect to direct, direct to the indirect conversion. Okay. So now I'm going to show you what is the format of question that you might get when it comes to exam. Okay. So this is the question format when you get in all the examinations, you have this MCQs, right? So when it comes to direct and indirect, you can get these format of questions. I just want you to answer just three questions. Okay, we'll just have three questions today as we are ending the class. Yes, it's correct. I just want you to answer the numbers. Okay, you need not type. You just answer me just one, two, three, or four. Okay. Now the question is Reshma said to Priya, why are you sketching on the floor? See, you need not take any you need not worry about how should I convert, what are all the things. You just need to check which is correct among these four. Okay. Good. Again coming to a conclusion that please remember interrogatives follow a structure verb subject or you verb plus subject. But when I'm converting, I should say she was because subject verb should be the answer. Got it? So from this, you can eliminate which is not required and then step on the correct answer. Thanks for trying, Monisha, but please check if your answer is correct. Good, Maitri. Reshma asked Priya why she was sketching on the wall. Got it? Good. This is how the question will be. And moving on to the next question. The professor said that nobody could solve the problem. The professor said nobody can solve the problem. The professor said nobody could solve the problem. And what's the right answer for this question? Good, it's number one. Okay, the professor said nobody can solve the problem because I told you can is converted to could, but here it's an indirect to direct conversion. So the professor said nobody can solve the problem. Okay, that should be the question. Good, all of you are doing good. Kirtishri, Sindhu, Monisha, thank you. Great. And this question, can you try? She requested the interviewer to repeat the question. This is an indirect form again. So I just need to convert that to direct and see carefully to the word which is requested. Okay. So you should include please with the question. Sorry, answer. Sorry, guys. Um, yes. I hope you have given me the answer for this question. Okay. She requested the interviewer to repeat the question. The answer is she said to the interviewer, could you please repeat the question? Because only we are replacing please with requested. Okay, we need not include both in the sentence. Got it? Because in the direct speech, if I'm including please while I'm converting, I should convert that as requested. Okay, please is replaced by requested. So here as well, while converting from indirect to direct, I'm replacing requested with please, and it's a kind question. She said to the interviewer, could you please repeat the question? Okay, that's the correct answer. Thank you for trying. Second answer is correct here because requested is replaced by please. And your last question for the day. The instructor asked Roni if he was ready for the race. Okay, again, indirect, direct, no need. I think you can try this. Okay. Yes, guys. So this will be your last question for today, and by that we will happily end the session. Oreo said, "All right, yes, you were right, and I was wrong." And guys, these are the questions which have been asked in the previous examinations. So that's why, in order to give you the idea of how the questions will be, I have just got to you. Okay, number one, Oreo admitted that I had been right and he had been wrong. Good, guys. Yes. High five to all of you and kudos to all of you who had answered correctly and tried answering at least. Yes. Thanks for being active in the class. Monisha, Maitri, Saurav, Sindhu, Kirtishri. Yeah, these are the names I'm familiar with for today's class. Yes. And yes, guys, this is correct. Oreo admitted the first one is correct answer. And yeah, so by this we are happily ending this session, and I hope this was beneficiary for you and useful uh, for proceeding interview preparations. And there are so many sites which these are some online resume builders that you can have clarity with, or you can take a help from online resume builders, because if you just give the informations that is almost enough. They will generate a resume and they'll give it to you via the web. And I hope so these are adding some benefits to your learning path. Okay, so yes, thanks for all of you for being patient and cooperating for answering and being interactive. Yes, guys, thank you. And yeah, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a happy weekend, guys. Happy Sunday. Signing off from all of you. Yes, thank you. Take care. Bye.